Welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror.
Today we're doing our review on Purgatory Station that is now available on Amazon Prime.
Right. So when a crooked lawyer wakes up in a large pitch dark container, he learns he has 8 hours to scuttle a corporate land grab or have everyone he loves die horribly.
So we're going to talk about some positives, some negatives, and then just give our overall thoughts on the movie.
Right. So let's get right into it and get into the positives. So some of the positives, I gotta say, I agree with our main character here. Don't fucking slurp a straw right in my ear on the phone. When I heard that,
I've never done that before.
when I heard that, I was like, I agree. I could not agree with you anymore, my friend.
I agree with that. The slurping of a straw or eating when you're on
Yeah,
the phone. No,
don't do that.
Thank you. Some moments were really funny actually, and we laughed out loud. There
was a couple line deliveries, especially that really made us laugh.
Yeah.
A lot of real anxious moments in the movie.
Yeah. For me, it was like almost claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Because he's like in this container and he's smoking in there, and that just it makes my lungs feel heavy, like literally. Like, why are you smoking in this container?
You could definitely feel a Saw influence in the movie as well.
Yeah. There's actually some good practical work. When you're not inside the container, some of the kills and stuff were actually done pretty practically. That's pretty great.
I love Bob Gunton, the actor.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's great. Big fan of his. We loved him in Dead Silence as the dad.
Yeah.
Seeing him come back to do some indie work like this, I thought was really dope.
Really awesome. And it's pretty intriguing all the way up until the end. We're not going to spoil this. We feel like you need to go into it blind and see it for yourself. But you are wondering what's really going on.
And who's in on what.
Yeah.
There's a lot of curveballs that could potentially be thrown. So those are some of our non-spoiler positives about the film. Now let's get into some of our negatives of Purgatory Station.
So some of the negatives, it can be slow moving. There's a lot of just, the main character inside a box talking on the phone, and it's slow at times.
Yeah. The CGI, obviously with an indie film, we're not going to get too bad on the CGI.
No.
But we got to call out what we got to call out, and the CGI just does not look very good at all.
And some of the dialogue is funny, but some of it is just wonky at best, and it's just like
not very believable at times.
Yeah, like what?
And as a lot of you know, Ashley and I both hate fade outs.
We despise.
Like I'm not a fan of fade outs.
I would rather you just go to another scene.
Yeah, just cut.
Yeah,
don't fade out.
No.
I feel like it's a lazy editing tactic in my opinion. Have the character deliver 2 more lines if you have to get us to the next scene. So yeah, when you have too many fade outs, I get a little grumpy.
You know how I love my kills. I like to see gore. I'm the gore whore here. And I just wish we had more on-screen kills. Like, I like to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So I like blood. I like violence.
Violence.
I'm
not going to get too into it because obviously we don't want to spoil this for you guys, but the ending is very dark, but very anticlimactic. You know that we love a dark ending, but there's so much that just... I never thought I'd say this about a movie like this. Could have been 10 minutes longer.
Yeah.
They kind of just like...
that happen in the last, couple of minutes, and then it's just like...
Yep, it's over. And you're like...
Wait, what?
Hold on.
Why?
Stop.
How?
They definitely should have added a little bit more exposition to this. And again, this is stuff I never thought I would say.
Yeah.
And again, this isn't a, what happened? You know what happened. It's cut and dry what happened. So I'm not saying anything like that, but for the buildup that we had, I felt like it was very, very anticlimactic of an ending. So we've talked about our positives and our negatives. Now we're going to get into our overall thought and final ranking of Purgatory Station.
So overall, good story. The structure is great for an indie film. There was a lot left behind that could have been better. But it is, like we said already, it is available now on Amazon Prime. You can make your own decisions on this movie. The link is down in the description for it.
You should definitely check it out for yourself, especially if you're a fan of Saw, if you're a fan of crime drama,
Yeah.
police procedurals. if that kind of thing is up your alley, this might be a film you're really, really gonna enjoy. Like Ashley said, great story structure. It has a good enough story.
It is intriguing for the
It
most
just
part.
leaves a lot to be desired in the final product. I feel like everybody that was involved did an amazing job. They all gave 100%. You can see that
the
this is
actors
definitely
were
a passion
great.
project. I just, like I said, they did something that a lot of people in this world hope to do and never will, and that's make a film. They made a film, they made an intriguing film that keeps you on the edge of your seat until the end when you try to figure out what's going on, keeps you guessing. So overall, again, this is not really my style of movie. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. I definitely think this is a movie you guys should check out for yourselves, though. It is available now on Amazon Prime, like we've said. And
A few times now.
Yeah, a few times now.
So you know where to find it.
Especially when we find something that we don't really love, I really, really want other people to love it. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
I want people to love things, and even if it wasn't for us. So please check it out for yourselves and make your own decision on what you think of the film as well.
I think that's fair. 2 out of 5. The actors were great. There was parts where you're like, what's going on here? But again, slow burn.
And it didn't have the payoff we were hoping for.
Right. So
let us know in the comments if you've seen Purgatory Station. What are your thoughts on the film? Would you like to see a continuation of the story? Because it definitely could be continued. And I think it could be continued on a much larger action-packed scale. Where this is kind of your slow burn horror. I think this could become an action-packed sequel to Purgatory Station. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Our links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.